I think when you go through something like what I've gone through, you know, reflecting on your life and stuff like that, you become more clued into what's important and what's not. And I don't know that everything's forgiven, what happened, and that everything's perfect or anything like that, but I think there's a start.
Myself sitting at home watching the WWF on TV in Canada and saying to myself, the World Wrestling Federation needs a hero, they need a role model, they need somebody they can look up to. So I found this calling for myself to come back and set the record straight and clean up the World Wrestling Federation. Came back in the Survivor Series, and I beat Stone Cold Steve Austin there, and I think I garnered a little respect. Then I found myself stepping in the ring with Psycho Sid, and your hero, your pride and joy, Shawn Michaels, cost me the World Wrestling Federation Championship belt. Nobody cared. Nobody did anything about it. You people didn't do anything about it. They say, oh, don't worry about that. You can get in line with 29 other guys, and you can go in the Royal Rumble. But being the man that I am, I got no problem fighting 29 other guys. So I went in the Royal Rumble, and I won. I was the last legal man standing in the Royal Rumble. But again, everybody just turns their back on it. You somehow justify in your mind that Stone Cold Steve Austin won. You know, a better man would have quit. And maybe I should have quit and gone home.
That maybe the Hart Foundation had something to do with Steve Austin not being here. I'm going to ask you straight up, that's the way we've always done business, man to man. Did you have anything to do with Steve Austin not being here this morning?
He knows what he's in for today. He already knows. He doesn't, it's not, you know, you guys keep trying to paint me in some kind of bad light. I don't need my brother Owen or the British Bulldog to get the job done. I get the job done by myself.
All right, well, fair enough.
Didn't I not do it before? I didn't need anybody's help in WrestleMania. I leave for a couple of weeks. I go to South Africa. I go to Kuwait, where people appreciate right and wrong. They cheer. They cheer for a hero. They know the difference between a bad guy and a hero. And to them, I'm a hero. I come back to the United States of America. You kind of paint me as some kind of American basher. I never said anything about Americans that wasn't true. And you know what else? I got nothing against Americans. It's the American wrestling fans. Those are the people that bother me, their mentality. The idea that they can justify in their heart and mind that Shawn Michaels is a great hero, that The Undertaker is this upstanding citizen. The first thing he does, The Undertaker, is grab you by the throat. That's a real fair move. You know, I'm tired of everyone else throwing the rule book out the window and then they look at me and go, oh, Bret Hart will play it straight. Bret Hart will play it by the book. I'm tired of playing it by the book. And Stone Cold Steve Austin found out, and Shawn Michaels found out. And then Rocky Maivia and the rest of them. On and on and on. What you got now is you got the Hitman, the excellence of execution, the old Hitman, the guy from before, the guy that took he took nothing from anybody. And that doesn't, you know, anybody, whether it's World Wrestling Federation Champion Undertaker, whether it's Shawn Michaels, I don't care. And don't paint me out to be an American bastard, because I'm not. I just call it the way it is.
All right, let me ask you this question. Have you ever been, in your entire tenure in the WWF, involved in a more personal situation, however, that you are right now in with Steve Austin? I mean, to me, Bret, it's almost like an obsession with both you guys to win this match tonight and to end the other's career.
I guess that's what it's coming down to. Didn't he say that he was going to look at my grave and my tombstone or something else? I guess that's what it's coming down to. I guess, you know, the only way I'm going to get Stone Cold Steve Austin off my back is to end his career, and that's fine by me, because I've already thought about it, and that's what I have in mind. Steve Austin, tonight, could very well be the very last match you ever have in the rest of your life. From now on, you'll be parked in some wheelchair somewhere, watching the excellence of execution trample over everybody in the World Wrestling Federation. After tonight, Stone Cold Steve Austin will be nothing but an old, worn-out, whacked-out hyena looking for a bottle of Mad Dog 2020. To be an American basher, because I'm not. I was there with real heroes. But can you imagine on a smaller scale, you booing those soldiers? It's the same thing with me on a much smaller, sillier scale. People booed me for being a hero. People walked all over me for being a hero. And then you take Stone Cold Steve Austin, this scum, and they cheer him. Well, that makes me say that right there tells you what is wrong with the American wrestling fan. They need a good open hand slap right across the face. They need to be sobered up to what a real hero is. And I will show them here on in what a real hero is all about.
And I guess that goes without saying, you're looking for the sharpshooter tonight. Will you let it go to get it on?
I'm looking at whatever it takes. Absolutely whatever it takes. And I don't care what a sharpshooter's fine. If it's not a sharpshooter, it could be anything. And Stone Cold, hey, I don't underestimate this guy. This guy is tough. He is a great wrestler, but he is not. He is not, I repeat, the best there is, the best there was, and the best that there ever will be. And that's the plain, but that's the bottom line, isn't it?
What are you going to go back for? I love being home. I've had a great time being off, and it's a really tough thing. The only thing that makes me want to come back to the World Wrestling Federation is my fans, you know.
Well, you know, it's not the first time I've been an underdog. I think pretty much my entire career, I think I've always walked in the ring for some reason. I've always been an underdog. And being the World Wrestling Federation champion was a very, very challenging thing for me. And I felt almost always when I went in the ring, somehow I ended up always being an underdog. And for some reason, I kind of like that. I like going in the ring as an underdog. And this won't be the first time. I know a lot of people think that the Hitman's done, that I'm finished. This is as high as I'm ever gonna go. Because I've won and I've lost before. I've lost the World Tag Team titles twice. I've lost the Intercontinental title twice. And I can remember all kinds of people, all the skeptics saying, he's finished, he's done. That's as good as the Hitman's ever gonna get. Well, they were all wrong. And they're all wrong this time. Let me ask you something. Do I look like a beaten man? I want everybody to know one thing. I believe in myself, and I believe in my fans, and I'm gonna go straight, right back up to the top. And the first thing I can do is make myself a little hit list. There that are wondering why I'm here tonight. Why now? But you know, I've had a long time to think about things. It's been 12 years since I've been back in the WWE. And it's an amazing feeling. But for the last few years, I've tried so many times to find a way to come back.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen. A few more moments here with you. Vince McMahon is going to try to talk to a very obvious, disconsolate Bret Hart.
You're going to be terribly frustrated. Extremely frustrated over what has just happened.
Whoa! Frustrated isn't the goddamn word for it. This is bullshit.
Oh, we apologize, ladies and
Screw
gentlemen.
me. Everybody screws me. And nobody does a goddamn thing about it. Nobody in the building cares. Nobody in the dressing room cares. So much goddamn injustice around here. I've had it up to here.
We apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody knows it. I know it. Everybody knows it. I should be the World Wrestling Federation champion.
Get him out of the ring.
Everybody just keeps turning a blind eye. You keep turning a blind eye to it. I got that Gorilla Monsoon